Hey everybody, welcome. I'm Heather. I'm the Yogi, and this is Friday Power Flow. I'm back in my basement studio. Winston is back on his bed. Let's get back on our mats. We'll get started today in downward facing dog. Let's get started in downward facing dog. If you want to get started in child's pose, you can get started in child's pose. This is a 35-minute flow. You can't join me for all of this practice if you don't have time for a yoga practice today, but you're watching this together. Let's take a big breath in and a long breath out. A big inhale and a big exhale. Hey, Winston's breathing with us. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Apparently he is having difficulty making his bed today. So I think we forget sometimes that everything that we practice on our mat, we can practice in our everyday lives. Okay, maybe not everything. The grocery store may not be a good place for downward dog or child's pose. You might get run over. But you certainly can practice breathing wherever you are, whatever you're doing, taking a big breath in and a long breath out. On your next inhale, come on forward to your high push-up, high plank. You can practice intentional breath wherever you are, whether you're on your mat or off your mat. You can practice choosing your focus. You can practice being present in your strength and in your power, in the face of challenge, still with some ease and some grace and even joy. Take a big breath in, exhale, press back to your downward facing dog. Take a long breath in here and a big breath out. On your inhale, glide forward to your high push-up, high plank. Little lift to your chin. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, come on forward, high push-up. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. One more time, come on forward to your high push-up. This time, keep moving forward. Lower halfway down or all the way down. Low push-up, chaturanga. You can drop your knees if that works better. Elbows squeezing in, a big breath in. Upward facing dog. Let's pause here. Your cobra or your low cobra. Shoulders down and back. Toenails, tops of your feet on your mat. Heart lifts. Take a big breath in. Exhale, back to your downward facing dog. And you can add in child's pose at any point during your practice. Take a big inhale. And empty out. A big breath in here. Exhale. Step or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Flat back. Inhale. Fold forward. Exhale. Inhale. Rise to stand. Come on up. Lift up from the ground. Reach up. Extend. Fill up. Hands to your heart. Exhale. Set your gaze here. You can lower your gaze or close your eyes. You might set an intention for your practice today. You might set an intention for your day, yourself, this moment. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Inhale. Sweep up, reach up. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga, low push-up. You can step or jump back. Upward dog, take a big breath in. Downward dog, breath out. I moved my plant after last week's Friday Power Flow. But I still didn't move it quite right because it's right there in my face every time I'm in Chaturanga and upward dog. Take a big breath in here. Exhale. Step or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Inhale. Rise to stand. Lift and reach. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. I guess it's more when I'm in my halfway lift. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Set your hands and feet. Set your gaze or close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Another big inhale here. Exhale. Walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Hands high, heart lifts. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up, exhale. Inhale, upward dog, exhale. Downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. Then a full breath out. Let your hips lift out of your wrists and your shoulders. Heels soften, head hangs down. Take a deep breath in. Then a big breath out. Once more, full inhale, exhale. Walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, lift and reach. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up, exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bring your feet together a little bit forward. Extend your right leg up to the sky. Come on forward to your high push-up, right knee above and outside your right elbow. You can drop to low push-up. Maybe you play around with the arm balance, up and back to your three-legged dog. High push-up, right knee above and outside your left elbow. Pause here. Extend your right foot over to the left. Side plank variation. Right hand down. You can drop your right knee down. Left arm goes up towards the sky. You can stay here. If you slide back a little bit, you might find you can lift your right foot, your right leg. Take a deep breath in. Come on back to your high push-up. Forward and down, low push-up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Feet together a little bit forward. Right leg to the sky again. High push-up. Draw your knee into your chest. Belly pulls in and up. Lift out of your shoulders. Up and back to your three-legged dog. Crescent lunge. Right foot steps up. Left heel lifted. Right foot a little to your right. Bring your hands to your heart. Take a big inhale. Twist to your right. Left elbow towards the outside of your right leg. Back knee lifted or drop it down. Right foot flat and straight. Right knee tracks over your right ankle. Hands can stay together here, or you can open up. Left hand, left arm extending down. Left hand can land onto your left shoulder. Right arm extends up towards the sky. Extend out from your center, from this steady, intentional foundation. Take a deep breath in. Then a long breath out. A big inhale. Then a big exhale. On your next inhale, come up and around to your warrior two. Back foot spins flat. Generous with the space between your feet, big bend in your front knee. On your inhale, straighten your right leg, reach your hands up. Exhale, come on back to your warrior two. Inhale, lift and lengthen, reach. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, come on up, lift. Exhale, warrior two. Now this next inhale, push off and come on into your tree pose. Left foot is your standing foot. You're still facing the side. Sole of your right foot lands somewhere on the inside of your left leg. Draw into your center line. Interlace your fingers. Press your palms forward. And then take them up towards the sky. Let your shoulders soften here. Little lift to your chin. Maybe you take your gaze up. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Keep your legs as they are. Bring your hands out to shoulder height. Take a peek out over your right hand. Lightly step out, warrior two. Take your right hand high, reverse your warrior, and here start to straighten your right leg so you have your reverse triangle. Reach up, go back. Left hand can slide down the back leg. Come up through center and make your way now into your triangle, Trikonasana. Right arm down towards the ground, left arm up towards the sky. You might actually have to extend your stance a little bit. So check in. Notice where you have your feet. Does it work? You can adjust. Notice where you have your hands. Does it work? You can adjust. You can adjust and let this practice work for you. Take a big breath in. Then a long breath out. A big inhale. Then a big exhale. Ground through your feet. Top arm draws you up. Drop your hands. Pivot your toes towards the side. Set your feet so they're parallel, a little bit pigeon-toed. Interlace your fingers at your low back. Towel strap between your hands. Shoulders roll back. Lift through your legs. Lift your heart. A big inhale. Fold forward as you exhale. Let your hands Come up and over for the shoulder rinse. Let your head drop. You can soften your knees here. Notice if you are hanging on with your toes, soften your toes. Big breath in. And a long breath out. Another big inhale here. Exhale. Release your hands. Hands under your shoulders, come halfway up. Pivot around towards the back edge of your mat. Come into your runner's lunge. Get rid of the dirt on your mat. Plant your hands, left foot steps back. High push-up to low push-up. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Take a full breath in. And a long breath out. Another big inhale here. Exhale. Step or jump to your hands. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Inhale, rise up. Lift and reach. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. High push-up to low push-up. Exhale. Winston's having a dream. Upward dog. Take a big breath in. Downward dog. Breath out. Here, bring your feet together a little bit forward. Left leg to the sky. High push-up, left knee above and outside your left elbow. Again, you can drop to your low push-up. Maybe you play around with your arm balance, up and back. Three-legged dog, high push-up, left knee above and outside your right elbow. And from here, left foot goes to the right. Roll to your left. Left hand down, you can drop your left knee down. Right arm extends up. You might shift back so you can lift your left foot. Steady breath here for 3, 2, back to your high push-up, low push-up. Inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Feet together and forward, left leg to the sky once more. High push-up, draw your knee into your chest. Belly pulls it up. You can tuck in to meet your knee. Up and back to your three-legged dog, crescent lunge. Left foot steps up, rise up. Some space right to left between your feet. Bring your hands to your heart. Take a big inhale. Twist to your left. Right elbow toward the outside of your left leg. And watch out for lying down on the left leg, collapsing down. Use the press of your hands to lift up. If you're keeping your back knee lifted, that's intentional. Lifting the back of the knee, pressing out to your right heel. Hands can stay together or they can open up here. Right hand doesn't have to make contact with the ground, especially if you're going for the outside of the left leg. But do make contact, maintain contact with your breath, your intention. Be in your body, be in your strength and your power. Take a big inhale and a big exhale. On your next inhale, come up and around to your warrior two, adjusting your feet, lengthening out through your arms. Feet are set, toes are soft. On your inhale, straighten the left leg, hands reach high. Exhale, come on back to your warrior two. Inhale, lift and lengthen, reach. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, lift up, strong through your feet. Back to your warrior two. Now this time, push off, tree pose. Left foot lands somewhere on the inside of the right leg. The transition doesn't have to be graceful. That's okay. Once more, interlace your fingers, maybe the opposite way, or the non-habitual way rather. You interlace your fingers. Palms press forward and up towards the sky. It might not feel graceful, but we are full of grace all the time. Just making a little bit of space so we can connect with that. Take a big inhale and a big exhale. Legs stay as they are. Strong core. Arms come out to shoulder height. Take a peek out over your left hand. Lightly step out. Warrior two. Maybe lengthen your stance. Palms to the sky. Left hand high. Reverse your warrior and come on into your reverse triangle. Reaching up. Go back. Feet are set. Toes are soft. Come through center. Reach as far forward as you can. And come on into now your triangle trikonasana. And yeah, as you land here, check in with your feet. Building from the ground up, you might adjust. You can set your gaze down towards the side or up toward the sky. You can also close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. If you want a little lift under that bottom hand, tented fingers, maybe your hand on your leg or a block. Breathe in and breathe out. A big inhale, then a big exhale. Ground through your feet. Come on up to stand. Drop your hands, pivot your toes towards the side. Feet parallel or pigeon-toed, but even. Again, interlace your fingers at your low back. And here, the non-habitual way you interlace your fingers. Roll your shoulders back, heart lifts, a big breath in. Fold forward as you exhale. You start to do that so much, switching your fingers, that you won't know what is the habitual way that you interlace your fingers. Take a big breath in. Then a long breath out. A big inhale. Then a big exhale. Here, release your hands under your shoulders, come halfway up. Pivot around towards the front. Come on into your runner's lunge, plant your hands, right foot steps back. High push-up to low push-up. Inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Take a deep breath in. And a big breath out. Another big inhale here. Exhale. Step or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Inhale. Rise up. All the way. Lift and reach. Fold forward. Exhale. Here. Hands on your mat. Ground through your right foot. Lift your left leg. Standing leg raise. Standing leg split. You can bring one or both hands to your standing leg. You can let your head drop here. Hands are pretty close to the foot if you're not going to catch the leg. Active through both legs. Strong core. Take a big inhale. Drop your left foot back behind you. So you're in your runner's lunge. On your inhale, lift your hips. Start to straighten your right leg. As you exhale, bend into your right knee. Knee tracks over ankle. Inhale, hips lift, lengthen. Exhale and bend. Shoulders roll back. Add a little lift to your heart. One more time. Inhale, lift your hips. And this time as you exhale, keeping that right leg straight, fold forward over the right leg. I say keeping the right leg straight, but it doesn't have to be straight. You can have a pretty big bend in the knee. Your left heel can soften towards the ground. Right hip, draw back. Hands can be on your mat or blocks or even the right leg. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Go ahead and bend back into your right knee. Step your left foot in halfway or a third of the way. We'll set up for twisting triangle. So a little bit of space right to left between your feet. Left hand on your left shoulder, tended fingers or a block. I like left hand on my right ankle. Right hand to your low back. Lift your chest, long spine here, flat back. Right arm goes out to the right. And then you can begin to twist to your right. Lengthening, grounded through your feet. Legs are active. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. One more big inhale. As you exhale, bring your right hand down. Both hands to your mat. Once more, press into the right foot. Lift your left leg high. Drop back to your runner's lunge. Lightly bring the left knee down, untuck the left toes. Now your kneeling lunge. Hands to your right knee. Interlace your fingers at your low back. You can add a towel or strap in. Shoulders roll back. Heart lifts here. Take a big inhale. And a big exhale. Breathe in. And breathe out. On your inhale, hands reach up. You can lift up and look up. As you exhale, bring your hands down to your mat. Walk your right foot across. And come on into your half pigeon. Ooh, is that a surprise? Left leg long behind you, just like no Utkatasana. Anybody notice that? Little surprises today. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Our practice, our bodies, full of surprises. Allow yourself to be pleasantly surprised by what you can do. Because you're doing it. You're here in your body, in your heart, your spirit, present in your strength and in your power. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. There is a surprising amount of sensation in my right leg today in half pigeon. Take a long breath in. And a big breath out. Soften your fingers, your face, and your jaw. Take another big inhale. And a long exhale. Set your hands under your shoulders. Make your way back to your three-legged dog. Tuck your left toes under, lift your left knee, and now your right leg goes up and back. And let your left heel drop. You can bend the right knee for your down dog. Hip open. If you want to flip, you can let your foot pull you over. And then when you're ready, come on back around. High push-up, forward and down, low push-up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Take a deep breath in. Empty out. A big inhale here. Exhale, walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand all the way up. Lift and reach. Fold forward. Exhale. Hands on your mat, left foot standing, right leg lifts. Standing leg raise, standing leg split. Hands on your mat, you can go for the ankle with one or both hands. Drishti helps a lot. Strong core, active through both legs. Take a big inhale, drop back to your runner's lunge. You might walk your left foot a little to your left. On your inhale, lift your hips, start to straighten your left leg. As you exhale, bend into your left knee. Right knee stays lifted. Inhale, hips lift. Left leg lengthens. Exhale, bend into the knee. Shoulders roll back. A little lift to your heart. Inhale, straighten your hips. Straighten your left leg. Lift your hips. And here, begin to fold forward over your left leg. So again, legs don't have to be straight. You put your hands on blocks. Work with tented fingers. Your left hip might draw back. Maybe you can soften your right heel. Take a full inhale. Then a full exhale. And breathe in. And breathe out. Go ahead and bend back into your left knee. Step your right foot in halfway or a third of the way. Space right to left between your feet to set up for your twisting triangle, Parbita Trikonasana. A little bit of lift under the right hand is really nice. So whether it's under your shoulder, on fingers or a block, or on your left ankle. Left hand to your low back. So this gives you a chance to lengthen your spine. Right? Really let your torso be parallel to the ground. Left hip back, right hip forward. Left arm goes out to the left. And then you can begin to take it up toward the sky. Grounded through your feet, even if you're a little bit wobbly. Steady breath. Beautiful. Breathe for 3, 2, a big inhale. Both hands come down, connecting to your left foot. Once more, lift your right leg up. Drop back to your runner's lunge. Lightly bring your right knee down. Untuck the toes, kneeling lunge. Pad the right knee if you like. Check in with your left foot. Your left foot is grounded here. You might have some room to bend into your left knee. Let your hips move forward and down. And once more, interlace your fingers at your low back. The non-habitual way, you interlace your fingers. If you're trying to figure that one out, don't. Just interlace your fingers. Right, get out of your head. Be in your body. Feel your breath, your intention. Take a big inhale. And a big exhale. Inhale, hands reach up. Exhale, hands to your mat, left foot walks across. Come on into your half pigeon on this side. And you can set up the variation on your back if that feels like a better fit. Maybe put a block under your hip, your chest, or your forehead. Ooh, and a surprising amount of sensation on this side as well. Must be that sequence. Take a big inhale. And a big exhale. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. And just noticing if you're holding on, holding yourself up. Allowing the flow of breath, flow of energy. Really allowing yourself to be a little more supported here. Simply allowing yourself to be here. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Set your hands under your shoulders, start to come up and back to your three-legged dog. So your left leg will go up and back. You can tuck the right toes under, then lift the right knee. And then take your left leg up. You might adjust where you have your hands so you have enough stability to lift your left leg. Go ahead and bend the left knee down, dog hip opener. If you want to flip, you can flip, lifting out of your shoulder, your shoulders. And then when you're ready, coming back to your high push-up, low push-up, upward dog, full breath in, downward dog, breath out. Take a really big inhale. Open your mouth, empty out. A big breath in here. Exhale, step or jump your feet through your hands. Come to seated. Reach your feet forward, your hands forward, lower back slowly for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hover your feet, hover your shoulders, look at your toes. Strong core, steady breath. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way down. Set your feet on your mat for bridge or wheel. Feet are flat, straight. On your inhale, come up. Take your time setting it up. Right, feet at hips width, maybe a little bit wider. Arms and hands can be alongside. You can interlace under your low back. You can put a block or your hands under your hips for a little more support in your bridge. Or you can come on up for your wheel. You can also come down for rest. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. Another big inhale here. And as you exhale, lower all the way down. Come onto your back. Soles of your feet together, knees to the sides. For Supta Baddha Konasana. Take a big breath in here. Open your mouth, empty out. Let's do that once more. A big breath in. And empty out. And now you can stay here. Adjust as needed. Take your legs out, take them up. We'll come into Shavasana. And so take your time. And do allow yourself just a few moments here in Shavasana, integrating everything that you've done, that we've done. Being in your body, connected to your heart, your spirit, at ease, in strength, and in joy. Big breath in. Long breath out. Here you can wiggle your fingers and toes. Bring some movement back to your body. And when you're ready, you can draw your knees to your chest. You might roll to one side. Make your way to seated. Hands to your heart. Set your gaze, lower your gaze, or close your eyes. Together we'll take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Drawing your thumbs to your forehead, to your third eye center. Together we say, Namaste. Oh, thanks everybody. Thanks for practicing with me today. Could you hear Winston snoring, breathing heavy in Shavasana? He was having a good practice today. I hope you had a great practice today. I know I did. I love sharing this with you. Leave a comment below. Like, subscribe, share with your friends. Check out my Patreon and my studio, Sanctuary Power Yoga. I'm Heather. I'm the Bent Yogi. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. And I'll see you soon.